So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and go back to town and respec really quick, so we can go ahead and actually scale our damage a little bit further over here. So anyways, we went ahead and paid the 800 points to allow us to respec. All we had to do is click over here. My mic was muted, so I messed up. I done goofed. But anyways, yeah, you just click here and it just uses the currency. You didn't miss out on anything. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and scale all of the things that I wanted to scale. I'm going to completely drop this side of the tree over here because I felt like it was not really worth it. I wanted to go ahead and utilize the extra bonus to ailments that we were kind of pathing towards, but it wasn't worth going for these first. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get a lot of shock chance now. That's our main goal. So we're going to go ahead and get more damage with the ailments. That'll give us 30% more. I might grab that one too instead of that. And we're going to go ahead and grab this so we can get all those stacks. 14 points remaining over here. There was that thing over here where it does give us extra willpower, but again, it was basically done because of this, and because we can't really make great use of it, I'm not going to go ahead and do it. This one's extra spell damage. Killing an enemy with infected element gives you temporary damage boost. Okay. So spell damage, all resistance score. Anything gives me any elements is kind of what I'm looking for. Status. Do I want I want chance score. Is kind of what I want. I mean, 5% damage boost isn't bad, is it? What is it? 5 stacks, 25 per damage type. So stack duration, spell damage. Could be nice. So we're gonna go ahead and confirm that. Thinking about still going over here. What do we have? 7 points. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then be 8 to get 200 more willpower and rage. I kind of want that, to be honest. There was another thing that wasn't bad. It's more toughness. There's another note over here. Damage with crit. I'm going to see how this performs, and then we'll kind of modify it if we need to. So yeah, we still have extra skill points. Go to summon the zombies. We'll go ahead and give the first piece to Gurnice over here. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're going right into chapter 3. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is the last chapter, I believe, for Wolcen. And I just also found out, well, earlier today I found out the max level in this game currently is 90. But you don't hit max level when you finish the campaign. So chapter 3, no matter the odds. Okay. I'll see what our crit chance is for that last node on the Kabbalist. Because it's for crit, and I don't think we're going to have high chance crit.
North, all the way north. There, the Hellion shall be made whole again. My brethren, the army of truth seekers will join forces with us. We shall march to stop Fury's ascent. One final push that will determine the fate of mankind.
Right. Well, so let's check out our damage. Do we have big boy damage now? Well, it's more so it's gonna tick very often.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure.
We've reached the Vault of Truth. Let's go. Agreed.
That looks
We
so
could all
good.
use some rest.
We won't find rest down there. What are they waiting for, out in the open? And if that does not give you pause, then the yellow smoke should.
What is it? Some kind of signal?
It means that their halls have been breached. We will take a different path. We built a network of caves among the vault's foundations when hostilities with the Republic were at their peak. Fallback shrines in case something went wrong. We should find one of these nearby.
Have I ever used
And
essence to level up skills? Yeah.
This shrine is occupied.
Who goes there? Identify yourself.
Stand aside, boy. Where is your commander?
Near. I think we did the right thing. Near the campfire. Abandoning our brethren like that.
Ganesh? Is that you?
Gendris, you made it, brother. Are you the ranking officer?
I was, but you are now, Eos.
What happened up there?
Several weeks ago, a demonic spawn of a new kind revealed itself to us. It introduced itself as Slaydrabusiness, Herald of the Blind Prince. My brethren tried to banish it, but it didn't even have to fight back. It just changed them. They seemingly lost the will to fight, becoming thrall to its will. Soon, most of us fell to its magic.
The pacification. It has begun.
What is that?
Fury's ascent. As Ahriman's summoning approaches, the cult of the Blind Prince gets stronger and bolder. Slaydrabusiness leads the first of waves of legions to come.
Lady's mercy. We have to warn what's left of our armies and...
And what? Fuel Ahriman's ranks further? There is not time for that. We act now.
What's in your mind?
Was the inner sanctum breached?
No. I sealed it myself before leading those I could convince down there.
Good. We'll assemble the Hellion and use its power to stop Ahriman's conjuring.
You can't mean it.
Oh, trust me. I do.
What does that mean?
You haven't told them, have you? No wonder they agreed to this.
What will happen if we use the Hellion? Ganesh?
Anathea, the Lady of Dawn herself, created the Hellion by imbuing part of herself into it. She gave it to our ancestors so that we would have a weapon to summon her powers, to defend mankind if everything else had failed. This weapon only ever served once, several centuries ago. While it fulfilled its function and brought victory, something else happened that we could not anticipate. Its use broke something. We still do not know why it happened to this day, but conjuring Anathea's powers for just a few seconds opened an abyssal rift far to the north, easing the passing of demonic entities from the abyss into this world. In saving themselves, they put at risk all future generations, realizing that the price to pay was too big. Our ancestors broke the Hellion in half and hid its pieces in 2 vaults, forbidding its reconstruction.
It's too risky, Ganesh. Only a madman would wield such power.
I don't care much for that mumbo-jumbo. The way I see it, the pacification has already started. Republicans have fallen to it in Crimson Keep, and now your precious vault is already turned. And Ahriman isn't even here. We hardly have the luxury to play it safe.
Ganesh, you should have told us. But she's right. One man has a plan, the other has doubts. I go with the plan.
This is blasphemous.
We will do what must be done, brother. We will stop Ahriman, with or without your help.
I don't know. We can't take that decision. The stakes are too high.
We cannot wait for them to make up their mind. I will prepare a prayer to shield my men and Valeria against the pacification, for the battle to come. Meanwhile, you move into the vault and get the Hellion's second piece.
Wait, won't I be pacified?
You're an Ascended. Act like one. You will resist it, and you will prevail. Now, go. Attune yourself to the Searing Song's altar at the end of each of the vault's wings, and unseal the inner sanctum. There you shall find what we seek.
Good luck, sister.
Oh, it goes the other way? What? It has like the blue is usually the, the quest marker. So I'm gonna still level up the Infinity Blades here. So I like them a lot.
On my own again. Alright, let's find that vault.
But hopefully there'll be enemies here to test out our new build. wonder if there's any puzzles in this
I
game.
must attune to the Lady of Dawn before that gate opens. That can't be done. There's a nefarious magic echoing through these halls. The cult.
I'm taking like 1,000 tick damage.
Work.
A lot more.
I can't do that.
A lot more damage. One thing I don't like though is definitely the willpower that we don't have.
Can't be done.
Like our damage output has gotten so much. Get Bulwark of Dawn. Okay, you're gonna have to point me in that direction since this game doesn't have like a Control F. Like I really think they need to put like a text box and you should be able to type in like a, you know, just like PoE. I really would like to get a lot more. Oh, it's a skill. Okay, I gotcha. Does the skill give me any willpower? This is great. Another 150. I'll definitely take this. Willpower and rage. 15 range from health globes. Okay, I'm good. I'm good on that. Willpower cost reduction. There was that leech. Oh, it's kind of. Oh, it's not that far away. What is it? 2. It's really not that far to go ahead and grab that leech if I want to go ahead and have some leech. Which, I don't know, 2%, it just keeps me up topped off. And then that way I can just throw into willpower potions. That's my thought process right now. But anything that can maybe give me extra cost reduction would be great. Because, once again, it's, what, 8, 9, 10, and then I can kind of be back to where I was with that 1,500 amount. But yeah, our damage seems like it's much better.
Not possible.
So I'm thinking more 200 more willpower would be nice. I'm also wondering if you can get enough willpower cost reduction and regeneration, so you don't even have to activate anything. Oh, there we go. So we have another bonus of 50% damage, because it's 25 per, right? Oh, whoa, 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 that's a lot of damage. Okay. My potions are apparently... What? Oh, they're there.
I can't do that.
Okay. They shouldn't load in. Okay, so one thing I wanted to check actually, if I put points into this, does it give me any resistances? Okay, no resistance. What's our chance for elements? 33. Okay. I mean, 10% reduction would be nice. What was that other one? There was one that gives you like minus 5%. 8%. But this gives us, oh, that gives us LE damage. It's not bad. I'm trying to think if it's better to get cost reduction or max. Because if I want a max, I mean, this technically gives me willpower cost reduction. That's another 8%. Willpower on hit, but I believe that's... I don't think that you get that on spell hit. I'm guessing that's like attack hit. But that's another 400. That's like a huge, huge boost, right? What do you guys in chat think? You guys think it's better to get cost reduction? Oh, there's another, and there's 2 8s on that one. That's quite nice. So that's 16% reduction. And then I could also grab that. I don't really care about that regeneration rate. If I went this way and grab that. Grab neither. Alright, how do we get regeneration? Just get 2 pots? Alright, if we get 2 pots, I want life leech, and isn't the life leech like pathing towards decent stats anyways? Health and health regeneration. And it gives us ferocity, which is crit. Alright, we're gonna slam some points into here. See if that's worth it. This.
Feel her energy. Hope is on our side. Not possible.
Have to be within there, right? Okay.
That can't be done.
I don't think that life leech was worth it. We need more shield or... There's one that gives you 30% damage reduction when your force shield is full. Which is basically anything that would hit really hard usually. Like surprise. I don't think that one was worth it. 3 points cost reduction. There's another cost reduction one, isn't there? There's 16% cost reduction. I want to go for here because it gives me LE damage too. Alright, so now I have 16% reduction. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know. After we killed that guy, we actually need to go down. Actually, did we get the new thing on teleport where we get to move faster? Oh, it's 47. Okay, so it's not for a while till we get that one.
I can't do that right now.
Where did I put it? Increase attack speed. Is there increased range? There we go. Oh, we got to go to both sides.
Something is watching me. I can feel it. I should move on.
Boss coming up or what? This is hitting for a lot harder now too. Probably because of all these stacks.
Not right now.
Pretty good. I think I'm gonna drop the zombies now. Infinity Blade build's getting better. I think it leveled up since, right? What do we have now? Increased damage. Spawn a ghost. We could completely drop the zombies at this point. I'm still keeping the golem.
Not happy.
Talk about the little like zombies that die in one hit. Oh, we just leveled it up. Nice. What do we have access to? Increased damage for each. Probably not bad. It's probably better. And this leveled up to the chain lightning. That's cool. It took him a second, then he like fell. Oh, okay.
She lights the darkness and brings clarity. Our path is the only one that gives us a chance of survival.
He took a second, but then he just popped.
Not possible.
So what do you got? A raw amethyst, a ring, a staff, and a helmet. Okay. You got a good staff? Oh, double added damage to spells and life leech from spells. Now we're actually a huge amount of, and we got an offensive slot, so that's kind of nice. Got a new helm, extra ferocity, so extra crit, resource regeneration. When it says resource, is that actually like willpower, or is resource like stamina, or is it like all of them? That'd be even better. Okay.
Tuned to truth and hope. The dawn gate should open for me now.
What do we get for this? Crit damage. Oh, we got another skill. Well, it's all crit. Extra crit damage. I guess we just go for crit chance? I mean, since they're going to be shocked anyways, that probably gives you better results.
Something doesn't feel right.
Oh, you know what else came out today? Bleeding Edge. I thought that game was going to be really popular, but...
They locked themselves up in the inner sanctum to protect it. It got pacified.
We might play that later tonight as well.
I should be glad that no entities have entered to take control of them.
Okay, let's go in.
The second piece. I know you're around. Show yourself, Seperate Channel.
Ascended. Give up your anger. Give up your fears. Let me soothe your pain. I can bring you peace.
You took your time to show up.
I needed you to open the inner sanctum, and you did not disappoint.
If you came here for the Hellion, I'm afraid your disappointment has just begun.
Oh, is that so?
I attune to her lights. As long as I stand, the inner sanctum will answer me.
You need not to fall, only to turn. Give me your wrath, all of it. Only peace shall remain. You will be an even better slave than the one you call Father.
No! No.
Obey, slave!
I thought Araman would have sent his best. Yet here you are, a mere underling. You can't defeat me.
Do not worry. The demons of fury will ineluctably pour from the abyss once the blind prince is here. Until then, our allies shall make short work of you. Alzara, Lafai, join me. No, Alzara. We take that one together. This demon slayer is not to be trifled with. Now, feast.
Dang, we're gonna fight triples?
You really thought my people left what it is? Taking you alone was a thing.
I need more power.
Mortals killing mortals for war, greed,
Look at all those like damages going through each other. Just taking ticks of like 3k, that's insane.
Can't manage that.
mortals killing mortals for war, greed, until then, slaughter each other.
Go back to your master. Tell him he's next.
Oh, we got Bulwark of Dawn. That's the skill you're
Now,
talking about.
I can
Oh, we already
finally
had
take
this.
what I came here for. Okay, back to Ganez. The Hellion will be whole again.
It's actually a lot easier. I still want a lot more resource though. I think that, I don't know, for me, I don't like to spam one skill if I really like it to be required to go to another skill. So we have to go back over here.
Ganez, I did my part. Here's the second piece. It's on you to make something out of it.
The power of the searing song at one's command. Let the Hellion fulfill its function once again. Anathea, may your light break Fury's ascent. So much power is contained within. A glimpse of her energy.
Good. We have the weapon. We were supposed to have an army of truth seekers at our back to clear the way to the monolith. How are we going to get through the thick walls of Crimson Keep with so few left?
While you were gathering the second piece, we've been busy trying to find a way in.
We will turn chaos to our advantage. As we speak, the 3rd Purifier's Legion is laying siege to Crimson Keep to try to regain control of it from the pacified troops inside. Republicans of the Senate against Republicans of Ahriman. In time, the Senate will lose the whole Legion. And worse than that, they will all end up pacified.
And yet, the mayhem they cause is a blessing, keeping our common enemy busy while we make our way in.
Wait a minute. You plan to have us cross Republican siege lines before even reaching Crimson Keep?
Correct. It is the only way to seize the momentum that the Purifiers are unknowingly building. The Daybreakers will move with me to strike the Republican lines first. They will send troops to stop us, but we will storm through to get to the Crimson Keep's main gate. Meanwhile, you should meet less resistance as you go your own way through the trenches. Reach the Keep's walls, find a way to their top, cut your way through pacified thralls, and open the main gates. We will meet you in front of the monolith. Valeria will join you. It cannot hurt to have Fury on your side, too. Oh, and, thank you. Thank you for everything. Daybreakers, we march to war! One with the light! One with the light!
Okay, we get to pick something. So right now we have basically attack speed score, which I don't know. I don't think it's really going to be that great. Let's see. We've got move speed, which actually kind of is nice. 39% health, 20 agility. We have heavy bruiser. I guess I'd rather have that move speed. Where is it? 16% move speed. I think that would be kind of nice to have. Let's go with the move speed. Oh, and we dropped some stuff on the ground. Are these the boots that we just got? Okay. We got to go ahead and actually get rid of some stuff. So let's go back to town, sell some stuff, and we'll be good. Oh, you thought I said it like spam multiple skills? I mean, if the build calls for it. I mean, I guess it depends on the build. For me, like, I just want to sit there and Infinity Blade things till things die. And then, like, teleport around and do the same thing. A lot of people like this game for being a lot slower than, like, D3 or PoE. Like, well, PoE is more so like late game that you can do that. Most ARPGs you can't just breeze through the game in terms of like clearing out like waves and waves of screens of enemies. In the earlier stages, that's usually like towards the end game. So it's like you feel that sense of progression, right? I'll keep these here in case like we come across like a boss that's too difficult, Kappa. This one I have for sockets. We have offensive 1. I mean, I might as well throw in what kind of damage are we missing here? So we have from this we have everything except for fire damage. So ideally, I'd want to try to get fire damage so I can proc some type of extra fire, right? Attack speed score, shadow damage, ether. It doesn't matter the amount of damage. It just has to do fire damage. Ren damage. Oh, if it's offensive 1, it'll just be on the attack, which I don't want. I want offensive 2. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. I'm not too worried about that. Then I guess I'll just sell everything else. I'll put the other things in the stash.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
Spell damage. Sacred 30.
You know Mojave is always the best value.
Okay. Alright, Mojave, what you got? You got anything better? I think it's giving me 17 wisdom, but let's so we can compare it with that one because I probably won't rotate that one out. So we got more wisdom. We lose on that Ellie damage. But that's a lot stronger in terms of like stats.
Quality on this one is unmatched.
Agility, crit chance score. Otherwise, the Ellie damage is just better. Steel ring. Alright, here we go. Get extra crit hit damage, but we're not scaling with crit. There's a unique ring in this game that gives you minus attack speed by like 20%, I think. But it gives you like 50 or 60% crit damage. And so like what you can do is you can make a crit build with maybe just those rings. Alright. So I guess we're good. 375 is what we're getting. Okay.
Tell your friends, Mojave's stand in the Palace District.
Alright. So we got another skill modifier over here, increases damage. Sure. Generates more threat. Oh, okay, so this is just gonna make it aggro everything, which is perfect. Okay, so now we can finally go to the next area.
You're not a Republican anymore, but you still dress like one.
A dead one.
And you plan to confront their Grand Inquisitor?
There. Hemlock works for the Covenant of the Blind and Araman. Probably always has. He's as much a Republican as I am now.
If stories about him are true, I hope you don't cross paths with him. For your sake.
I know what to expect now.
No reason for I'm good on that.
We march to war. Against the Purifiers. Against the Covenant of the Blind. Against Fury itself.
Looks like it. You know the plan?
I know their plan, all right. What about ours?
What do you mean, ours? We open the gate.
I'm talking about Hemlock. You know he will be out there. Opening the gate is one thing, but we have to rat him out and finish this. One way or another.
I know, sister. We end everything this time.
No matter the odds?
No matter the odds.
Sister, I'm proud to do this at your side.
Me too, Val. We'll get through this together.
Right. So there is one thing I was thinking about grabbing. It converts life leech to shield leech. Let me see where that is. I want to say it's somewhere around over here. If anyone in my chat knows where it's at, let me know. It's Spellcast. I'll look for it for just a second. If I don't find it instantly, it's probably not on that side of the tree anyways.
I saw this beam's origin below Cordonon.
Following it will lead us straight to Crimson Keep. At least there's no way to get lost.
That's not happening.
It's not possible.
I don't even know how we leveled up, but okay. I know Ether Jump has a pretty cool one later down the line.
If Hemlock's possessed, you think we can still save him?
He is not possessed.
Small difference.
I disagree. He willfully put himself in the service of Araman. I don't see why he would do that, but he did. There is no saving him from himself, is there?
Frankly, I don't know. We have awakened his will to resist. He's fighting back against Araman's control, even if that does bring him immeasurable pain. Maybe we should assist him to break free, rather than put him down.
He turned Edric against you. He abandoned me when he could have stopped Malus. Even if we could bring him back, I'm not sure I could forgive what he did to us.
You judge the Grand Inquisitor. I see a prisoner of his own mind striving for moments of freedom. Would you have done any better? Would I?
I wouldn't have made a pact with Araman in the first place. But I get your point.
There's a boss over here. Let's go ahead and say hi to the boss. They're melting.
How do you break a pact?
Unfortunately, we didn't get anything.
I've no clue. But if anyone can
Places used to zombies. I'm still leveling them up. Because, where is it? You can increase the health of the... Someone's become bigger, increasing their health and damage. I'm just thinking, eventually, they have to be somewhat viable, right? They can't be completely useless. The other golem is definitely worth keeping, though. I'm glad I have him. But the other ones... Oh! You get to just pick any legendary. I love these types of shrines. They're my favorite. Alright. Rage and willpower cost reduction. Dude, these look great. I'm thinking about these 100%. Dude, that's nice. Some move speed 2. Cooldown for all skills. That's kind of cool. I'll get some pants. 10% damage. Is that every damage? Status element score chance and cooldown reduction for all skills. Dude, I really like that 11% cost reduction. That's huge. I can't like open up my inventory, unfortunately, while doing this, right? Well, because it won't compare with the other glove that I have, because I don't actually remember what my other glove does. I mean, this one also offers a socket. Oh, okay, our current one's 11% LE damage. I don't really care for the cooldown. I mean, it's not bad, because it's only for teleport, though. While this one's giving me cost reduction, and I just want to get as much cost reduction right now as possible. Even though I think, yeah, we just got that one. That's fine. So I want to be able to keep my skills up. Well, like 100% up to... Oh, we got that pink dye! That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we can make our character cute now. Actually, I'm curious to see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and check out what the pink dye looks like. Where's it? Not character sheet. What is it? So we can go with that pink dye. Oh, look at that. Where's that color? Oh, that pink. Oh, it doesn't even change it. What? All right, let's go back to a different skin over here. Okay. Oh, dude, I like that teal. It actually looks really cool. Is it worth wasting 1,400? Probably not. But I'm gonna do it. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Oh, launch event. Yeah, I'm hoping eventually those zombies will be much better. There's enough stuff on the tree to make it so zombies or your summons take 85% less damage, which at that point they shouldn't die in one hit. Hopefully. Right?
Daybreakers! Remember what we fight for. One with the light! One with the light!
The diversion has started.
We should hurry. They're counting on us to open the main gate.
Alright. I like that. Looks really cool. Looks really awesome. Oh, we got another stat point. Like I said, there's one stat point that I want to allocate. It gives you shield regeneration. I'll look for it after in the next part of our playthrough because it might take me like 20-30 minutes to find it.
Shots nearby. Careful now. We've reached their backline.
These are Federator cannons. I could recognize their thunder anywhere.
Purifiers brought big artillery this far north. Seems that the Senate will spare no expense to get its keep back.
I'll go with a little bit of toughness.
It's not possible.
What's this? Is this oh, they explode after a second. Oh, what the heck is this? Dude, it does ticks for 3,000 damage. That's hard to beat, man.
I can't do that.
That's super hard to beat. So it's taking ticks for 2,000 still. Nice. Okay. Wings of Ishmia.
I need more power.
I'm being overwhelmed.
We got a couple items that dropped, a couple yellows. Okay. We're probably not going to be using a shield. Gloves? 82 health. We got 2 legendary gloves. It's going to be hard to replace.
No.
We still haven't gotten one unique in this game. You heard like people... not me, man. But yeah, we might play Bleeding Edge tonight, which is a new game by Ninja Theory.
It's not possible.
Ooh, what's this? We're here. Shrine? Shrine of Greed. Defeat all the enemies to get it? Okay. Oh! We got an amulet. Legendary! Still not unique though, Kappa.
That's not happening.
Oh, it's a triple one. Oh, okay. I'm so glad we got a legendary. What was it? An Omni Star with only 5. What? Elemental damage, LE score, attack speed score. So, I mean, it gives me less attribute points. Why? I mean, it has a support slot, but the amount of damage it added, it's almost the same. But that 13 LE damage is just gonna outclass the other one. But it's got what, support 1? So support 1 is leech from toxic. For some reason I can't mouse over this one. Okay, never mind. Frost damage. Maybe some like shock damage. Yeah, Black Ops 2 is one of the best CODs. That's what I would say. Oh, we also got other things. Hold on. We got more items in that legendary. Frost damage added to spells. That's a lot more. Crit damage doesn't matter. LE damage. Yeah, what we need is the teleport adding movement speed. I guess this one we got another thing. Allows you to cast warrior skills. Awesome. So, if you want to cast all the skills in the game, or most of them I want to say, if you equip a gun in your one hand, you equip a catalyst in your other hand, then you use your Infinity Blades. You should be good to go. I think I have to res the AI died or something. That was like an elite group too. Oh, but I saw you said earlier, Doga, if I can paste my build. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to post a build in this game without like video. I can't really screenshot it for you. But I'm not sure if this is like a best build. I might make a video on it and then respec out and see if it becomes like any better. But like, look at it's good that I already did. Once you start proccing a bunch of like the lightnings, if the status goes through, and then just start taking massive amounts of damage. Still gonna put a lot in the toughness, because that last Act 2 boss fight, I mean, it was almost one-shotting us. Sometimes it was, but I think it's because I got double hit by it.
Requesting reinforcements. They say Daybreakers are attacking from behind, headed toward the main gate.
Cell G? Who's in charge of Cell G?
Just a guard Talrock.
Talrock's an idiot. There's a...
Like how we killed him and he stopped talking. Okay.
Purifiers. Change of plans.
Can I get him from
here?
here?
Daybreakers has decided to join the party.
This
More fun for us.
Those are actual units too. It's not like they're paper.
Dealt with. Remember your oath. The Senate is watching. Purity in sacrifice.
I have 2 skill points now. Okay. At least I'll find where we can get like reach. What the heck just happened? Okay. Oh, this is kind of faster though. I don't even have to get close to him.
Look! Reinforcements are all leaving towards Cell G! What the hell is going on back there?
Yeah, this is how I remember chain lightning. So our chain lightning is really good now. It eventually got much better once we started scaling elements. And not the infinite energy build that got like nerfed. Oh, whoa! Taking massive damage.
Can't feel my legs! Medic!
Oh, I need to go move. It's fine now.
Stay with me.
Can't do that right
Like, he just takes 4,000 as a tick damage. And it ticks multiple times, too. It's great. I'm thinking, actually... Oops, not to go back to town. I'm not sure if I need more than 5 ticks. Oh, we already got the 10 ticks anyways.
Help!
4 shield, extra shield. I want to get that shield leech. That's what I want. I'll save the points because I might have to path towards it.
There are no orders. We're cut off from command. We're on our own.
It definitely feels like we're towards the end of the game.
Surrender your rock.
Some guys like mind controlling everyone.
We can't make a breakthrough against such magic. We have to warn the back line. We have to pull back.
Incoming!
Fire! 3 shells left.
Can't manage that right now.
Oh, we got some shrines coming up. Now, how close is this to 47? Oh, it's a long time. Willpower. Okay. I guess we can make it do damage, why not?
They don't see me. They don't see me. They don't see me.
Boss over here.
I need more power.
Did we kill the elite? Got some yellow dye and a helm. Let's go pop these real quick.
Can't
I
wait
guess
to
we didn't
try
have
that.
that skill. Oh, the Wrath, the Baffet. That's the Kratos gauntlets, or the Kratos ability, which is pretty cool. Cooldown for all skills. Shoot. Does this give us a cooldown? No, we went with the cost reduction. Okay. I want to go hit up that shrine. There's an NPC that can sell a unique weapon. Isn't it just random? And it refreshes?
I can't do that right.
But if we can get a unique, I would like to get a unique. Alright, so what is this thing? Is this the next area? Or is this Shrine of Greed? Okay, we'll do the Shrine of Greed. Let's do the boss first, though, so it doesn't get in the way. This is the boss. Dude, it was literally perma-frozen. Offering Shrine, what's this? Oh, you get to pick anything? Okay. 20 spell, burn ailment damage. We're not really doing burn. I want to do a gun build, but sure, we'll go pick up this. Actually, what sells for most? Well, it sells for almost 300. Okay, that's where we gotta go, so we're gonna go not that direction. I'm gonna do this shrine over here.
No.
She's like, nope. I'm just gonna summon them all at once. Let's go, dude. Bad ideas, though. Bad ideas. Oh. Oh. Supposed to probably do it one at a time, but we doing it for the memes. Plus, it really tests our character. How good is it? You know what I mean? How OP is our character? Very A. I feel like now. Ooh, look at all those items. Alright. Oh, we didn't open all of them, my bad. I thought we had all of them. Close, though. right. Catalyst, good. You know, I was keeping a bunch of... Oh. Shoot. Alright. I'll keep these in here instead. I'll get rid of... Do they have a required level to use these? No? Because if so, then we can just get rid of all the smaller ones. Because I was thinking about, like, you know, making another character, so I was keeping some of the other things. This thing's okay, we'll keep this. Most of these things I'm probably just going to junk, to be honest. I'll keep some of the legendaries.
What are you looking for?
But,
A new weapon,
check out the catalyst. If we have double, like, damage to skills... let's see, attack speed. For the dice, I'm just going to activate.
Tell your friends, Mojabes stand in the Palace District. You know Mojave is always the best value.
And we've had these for a while. My summons remind me of Metamorph? What? Like PoE Metamorph? The PoE Metamorphs actually survive though. my zombies that I'm summoning, like they're instantly. But we have a lot of gold now, so that's quite nice. So what do we have? Defensive 1 and 2? Is there anything that gives us... Are these actually that great? What, level 28? I'm just going to say if it's something that we'll probably hold on to for a while, I can start investing stuff into it. But I mean, there's like probably some low-level gems that I'm just like keeping for like no reason. Like defensive 2, material resistance. Support 3. Shock chance on lightning damage. Oh, that sounds great. Throw that in there. This one is support 1. Life leech from shadow damage. There's a life leech from like... Oh, maybe that was the one. It's like a blue, a light blue. Crit, leech. Oh, support 1. Resource regenerate. Wait. Oh, so there's resource regeneration. So I'm not sure what the heck is that both of it? Because 14% would be more, right? If I have support 2, oh, it's support 1. Frost, Life Leech, Ether, Rend, Sacred. Ether, Sacred. Probably end up redoing it. Resources both. Willpower and rage. Really, then, because there's nothing that says anything about stamina. Oh, that's right. We're keeping the skill points, and we're looking for like the swap for Wait, what happened to my inventory? Did we get? Oh, did we get rid of the potions too? Maybe we just put them in the stash. All right, we got some extra gems here. Sacred, physical. Okay. Let's continue a little bit more for this part of our playthrough.
I need more power.
So I felt like there hasn't been like a good closure to this one. I want like bosses as closures. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's definitely boss time. 100% boss time. If it's giving us full ultis right now.
Do you feel that?
Yes. Something's coming our way.
Oh, definitely.
It's him.
Val, stay on me. We take him together.
Frog, kill them.
No.
Did you say?
I will serve you no longer.
You will obey his command.
Turn around, children. Save yourselves.
More are coming.
We've got to help him. Not like that.
I'm gonna try to keep those... Oh, never mind, they're disappearing. So I'm gonna try to keep the white orbs on the ground so we can use them, like later.
We need more power.
I won't surrender.
He's resisting Ahriman's call.
We
Oh,
must buy him time.
To answer your question, Jake, if I play a console, this game is only available on PC, but like I do play on like console in general, as well as PC. I do both. It just depends on the game. Like Call of Duty, I'll always get in console.
I need more power.
You can't break me.
The more he struggles, the more they send for him.
It means he's winning. They're panicking. Not possible.
That's a really fast attack. What's our autos hitting for? Autos are actually hitting for a lot too. 400? Or is that the tick? I was taking 1500 just tick.
There's too many of them.
Father, you have to break free now.
Your fury is no more.
Father?
His whispers have stopped. I am free.
Can you fight?
I can handle them.
Okay. Nice. Oh, we got another boss over here. Oh, it's like on the other side of the wall. Never mind.
You defile our peace.
The experiment P90? The heck is this thing?
Can't break your mind. Your body will do it.
That's not happening.
This thing is melting. Dude, this build is really good.
That was the last of them.
So much better.
This is our chance to push forward.
A moment. Father, which side are you on?
In the middle of this nightmare, you have awakened me. Your own struggle inspired me to fight back.
This is not over. We have to stop Fury's ascent. Ahriman approaches.
I know. And yet we don't have the power to stop the ritual.
We didn't come alone. As we speak, a group of Daybreakers escort the Hellion toward the main gate. With it, we'll stop the ritual.
The Hellion? It is reassembled. Then there is not a second to waste. Those Daybreakers will get slaughtered if the gate isn't opened when they reach it.
Sure, let's all hold hands together. You made a pact with Ahriman. How could you let that happen?
When my powers unraveled, I was a young Justicar. My beliefs crumbled on themselves as I opened myself to the spiritual world. A life of war hadn't prepared me for the brutality concealed within the knowledge I would soon harness.
What knowledge?
This world is off course. Unbalanced. Abandoned. We humans are mere tools left to the numerous fallen primordials, fighting and scheming to return from the abyss, or devising ways to change all of creation to fit their own design. I tried to find us a protector. Surely primordials remain to shield mankind against these absolute threats. If the Daybreakers can conjure the dawn magic, Anathea herself must still be watching over us. But Daybreakers admitted that summoning her magic was all they could do. Her voice, her insights were non-existent. As I felt the growing threats at the gates of mankind, I scoured the world for years trying to contact her. All in vain. At my most desperate, it was not Anathea, but Ahriman who appeared to me. He confirmed what I thought was the undeniable truth. After ravaging the world with their own conflict, Primordials abandoned humanity to war, division, and disease. He came to me to correct that failure. He offered peace to the Four Realms through unity. A way for the Republic to fulfill its vision and gather mankind under a single banner. But it came with a price. I needed to surrender my free will, so he could guide me, the young man that I was. I agreed and embraced this vision as the only possible path to salvation. I was fooled. His grip grew stronger. Then came more war, more loss, more pain.
Really? Tell me, Father. Was it Araman when you stood aside as Maelys arrested me? Was it Araman too when you let her chase me like a dog?
I am not asking you to forgive me. I made choices to protect what I could. I chose to lose you so that your ascended sister may survive. If you thought that choice didn't bring me pain, oh, you would be mistaken, daughter. As a free woman, you will have the luxury to fill your heart with hatred because of what I did. But for that to happen, we have to stop our own enslavement. We have to stop Araman.
This isn't over. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Right. That'll be a good way to end the episode, but we gotta get a new armor first. All right, so what are our choices right here? So we have a sorcerer gives extra material damage. So what kind of... I want to say lightning should be elemental damage, but it gives us 26 wisdom. What's our current one give us? Spellcasting speed score. So really, there's not really too many offensive things. This would be a lot better. So far, that's probably our best choice. The rogue one usually gives you some type of resource generation. Resistance. It's bruiser and heavy. Okay, I'm down with this one. But the thing is with all of those, I'm thinking about just going and actually getting the all resistance scores. The reason why is because on the skill tree,
I'm unstoppable.
This to me is like one of the best things I've seen on a skill tree. Every percent of physical resistance that you have is 0.75 extra damage. It's a huge thing that you can scale. Like, we actually already have, just for our physical resist, we have 262. If I converted that, 75% of that just bonus damage, and lost what? I have, my spell crit is 11%. I'll drop that completely. For an extra, like, you know, 200% damage. I know it's 75%, but, like, whatever. That's still, like, a lot better. I'm tempted to go ahead and path towards it, but since I have 3 skill points, what do we have? Ooh, yeah, that'd be kind of far away, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a while away. I want to get the leech first, but I still think that this is definitely worth investing into. It's all forms of damage output. Anyways, that's the end of this episode of Wolcen. If you're watching this on YouTube, the next part will be up very soon. Peace.